Beerzerker. Juicy? Or plump and unfiltered. It's the juicy ass from Flying Monkeys. That's 6.5% alcohol by volume and a 473. So that's a US pint. That's why the cans are 473, I guess. That's why they made them smaller. That's why. And then I think a British pint might be 500 mil, I think. All right. So like label is looks like a loose leaf background and a bunch of doodles and Canadian things. It's out of Barrie, Ontario. So what's the juicy IPA? So what my understanding is an West Coast IPA is like Sierra Nevada Torpedo, basically. It's like USO5 Chico Ale String, Cascade hops or something similar. Maybe a little hazy, maybe not, depending. USO5's like that. Dry. Possibly some caramel crystal malts in there to kind of give it a bit of a copper color, possibly. Or possibly not. So what is juicy? Because we know New England, right? So let's taste this, because they probably brewed it to style, right? Let's see. Let's see what we got. I still like West Coast. I think IPA is the best. Okay. 6.5? I don't know. Looking a little thin. What the hell's up with that beer head? I don't know if I like that. What? Dish soap? I don't know about that. Grapefruit. Who knew? Grapefruit? They just call it a juicy. They don't call it juicy IPA, I've noticed. Like, it's a juicy. Oh, there it says IPA. Okay, just grapefruit. Straight pink grapefruit on the aroma. That's about it. That's about all there. This is not as cold as it could be, but it's cool. Yeah, it's very watery. And grapefruit peel, like grapefruit peel, and watery, and dish soap head. I don't know. Looking like this beer might be kind of shitty. What do you think? They're supposed to be pretty good. I've had these guys in the past and they were good. This is this is a proper representation of the juicy style. Yeah, I'll keep drinking West Coast IPAs. There's nothing to this beer. It's watery. It tastes like grapefruit. A little bit of sweetness, like a little bit of indescript fruitiness, but it's like, yeah, pink grapefruit sweetness. That's it. And there's like kind of a weird flavor, which I'm attributing to the wheat, right? So that's what this is. There's some wheat in here. I do believe that's what I read. And I do believe that's what the style is. So this is like, what's the difference between this and New England? It's not as hazy, I guess, right? It's not like it is hazy, but it's not like, and it's not, you're not getting much tropical. It's just grapefruit, which I guess is tropical. I always thought grapefruit was kind of tropical. Barley, wheat, and oats. So that's that wheat kind of gives you that clash flavor, which I don't really like in an IPA. Gotta admit. This is thin. It cost as much as imported Euro lagers, some of which are pretty incredible. Like this costs as much as Hacker Score's offerings, or what's the other one I got? Poolander. Hacker Score and Poolander. It's the same price. Is this as good as those? Fucking no way. Yeah, it's a little thin. It's a little too thin for me. It's too dish soapy. Like IPA. Should the head disappear? I think not. Not in an IPA. Not with all those hops and alpha acids in here. And wheat. And the head disappears? That's a thin beer. It's drinkable. Not a fan of this type of IPA at all. I mean, I'll drink it. It's not terrible or anything, but would I rather drink a lot of other regular ass West Coast IPAs? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like Fat Tug would have been a better option for sure. Very runny. I mean, if it's a super hot day and you don't want to drink a Pilsner, you want an American hopped beer, then yeah, but this is thinner than most Pilsners. I mean, this is ridiculously thin. If you want a ridiculously thin grapefruit beer, this is it. Yeah, I don't get the appeal here, really. I mean, it's drinkable, it's good, but I mean, you know, it could be. I'll only be buying this one. I mean, it's not disgusting or anything. It's not gross. It is a pass for sure. It's just, why, you know? Well, I get why. It's like, I'd much rather drink this in like a cooler or something super shitty, like outside. It's a summer thing. It's a summertime thing. You get a little bit of booze out of it. It is 6.5. Very little alcohol, but you are getting a little bit. Like I said, yeah, I'm not super impressed with this. 0 glass lacing, 0 head retention, nothing but grapefruit and wheat. Ugh. My personal preference is pretty low because the wheat, like that's what I'm discovering now that I get back into reviewing beers and buying beers, is wheat and fruity hops don't really fucking go together in my book. It's clashes. It's not good. Wheat is great in other beers. It's just not good in these beers, but they fucking keep fucking doing it. There's other adjuncts you can use besides wheat. You know what I mean? They'll give you similar effects. The oats, I don't know. I'd like to see one with just oats rather than the wheat, honestly. And the grapefruit thing. I mean, that's old, right? I was grapefruited out fucking 10 years ago with the grapefruit. Now, enough with the grapefruit. Like, fuck, there's other hops too. Like, just, jeez. Fuck, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely like, it's a crushable beer. It's not technically tasting bad, but it is too watery. At 6.5, that's pretty watery. That is flavor. Like, there's nothing going on here. It's just grapefruit and wheat. Pink grapefruit and wheat. Maybe a little bit of grapefruit peel with that. Watery. It's nothing going on. It's, okay, so I'm going to give that a 7 out of 11. In the IP, because like, I give Krumbacher Dark 9 out of 11. I probably should have given it an 8. But, I mean, that beer was kind of tasted good, but was kind of like fucking not exactly quality, we'll say. But it fucking tasted really cool. And it had something a lot different going on than what this has, right? So, yeah, it shocks you when you drink something like this, very unique like that. There's a million of these. Like, and they all kind of suck. So I'm going to give it a 7. 7 out of 11. It's drinkable. It's whatever. But this beer could be a fucking shitload better. The amount of hopping that you can do with something like this, and what they chose to do is, I mean, shit, they had miles to go with hopping. The adjuncts, like, they needed some hops to cover that wheat or something. It's, you know, it's supposed to be a summertime crusher, but does it have to be that thin? I don't know. You can still mash it dry and make it thick. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think this is a fucking shit beer. I know they make good beer. I'm not saying that the brewery's shit at all, because I know they make really good stuff. Just this particular one it's real cliche, fucking shitty, fucking overdone thing. It's just, we're all sick of the fucking juicy, hazy, New England. You don't hardly get any West Coast IPAs, although there already was shitloads of that around. It's like, shit, do we need to be overrun with 3 different types of IPA? This is just a shitty version of a New England. It's, I don't know. That's how I feel about the. I think it kind of sucks. Was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be a little bit better coming from Flying Monkeys, honestly. I was expecting it to be like an 8 or a 9 out of 11 type of beer. I was expecting it to be a little bit better hop complexity. I was expecting not to be super big time wheat clash. I don't know why people like that. I guess you fucking tell them what to like, and they're like, yeah. They could have brewed an English Golden Ale. You know, they could have done that with their fermenter space. They could have brewed an English Golden Ale. Like an authentic one, people, not one with fucking American hops and American yeast in it, and then they call it what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't do that. You can't call it an English Golden Ale and put American hops in it. It's a fucking pale ale. If you do that, it's exactly 100% a pale. Fuck that is. There's a few things like this that piss me off in craft beer. That's annoying. It's misrepresenting the style completely. Because I'll say English Golden Ale, I'm expecting Fuggles and shit and an English ale yeast, and you snap into a fucking American pale ale, and you're like, what the fuck? Not that that's what this is at all, but some people would probably call it that if they thought that it would sell a beer more. Different rant for a different time. Anyway, 7 out of 11. A little bit of a disappointment. Was it terrible? Was it disgusting? Not really. A little, slightly disgusting. Grapefruit and wheat, man. I'm telling you, I'm starting to become a fucking thing, and I'm starting to be like, ugh, I really don't like that. Now, the more I drink it. 7 out of 11. Fuck. I don't know. Try one of their other beers is what I would suggest. I'm not saying abandon the brewery altogether. They do make really good shit. I'm just saying this one in particular, unless you like that type of thing, I don't know. I would definitely try go for their full-on New England. Maybe try that one. I haven't tried it. Or try something else they got. I remember them being an IPA kind of type of brewery. So, I don't know. Beerzerker and I'm out. Yeah.